Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. So we had some progress on the Steam review, but they are asking to make some changes, and so I'm going to review those changes right now. The first thing that they say is that right, okay. So the first thing that they say is that our screenshots are not showing the game from the point of view of how it is played, but more from the point of view of the like a dev snapshot or a dev. Okay, fine. So we're gonna change that. So I will create a new directory somewhere. Hello, by the way. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good afternoon. What? Ah, the video started. I was like, what? I was just thinking which character we should use. Maybe we can use a mix of characters. She has the two. Pretty cool. Okay, so they don't like the screenshot taken from a dev position. Okay. They don't like the screenshot taken from a dev position. Fine. doesn't work that much, huh? Yeah, the problem is the height of this thing. But anyway. Didn't we have a quiver with arrows? I think we had. I don't remember where is it, but it is a bit dark. I don't know why, but it is a bit dark. I'm trying to have a character with something on it, right? I mean, maybe we can... They look a bit too large, but anyway. They look a bit too large. Okay. I mean, the problem is that if I want to do a screenshot of the city, right, from the point of view of a character, They are a bit annoying though, the Steam review people, huh? They are a bit annoying, I have to say. No. They are a bit annoying, huh? I mean, I want to have an overview of the city, obviously, right? But if I cannot do it because it's considered the dev screenshot, I mean, that's a bit stupid. But anyway, I will I will do it this way. I mean, it is raining, but who cares? Now, the problem will be that now it will say no because the screenshot is not exactly the right format, right? I guess. Okay, so how do I go to change this? So they basically didn't like our screenshots because they said that our screenshots were not correct. I don't even remember where the screenshots are, but screenshot. By the way, the second one and the third one are actually in-game screenshots, right? So there is not a dev shot, is a screenshot. So, but anyway. Okay, so we will load this one. Save as, no, export as. Export as, I think we put it under, I think I can put it under, wait, like this is too hard to navigate. I don't know why GIMP did that folder view. It is so annoying to so we will do screenshots. Steam. Okay, let's create some screenshots that we can load into the Steam page, because for whatever reason they didn't like our screenshots. Okay, let me see if we can load this one or not. Or if they complain. Okay. The screenshot was added properly. Okay, nice. The screenshot was added properly. Okay, now unfortunately it's raining, but it's fine. Now, do we want to do it with the same character? Obviously not, right? So we would like to do it with different characters, so that for every screenshot we see. And maybe it would be nice also to do it with different people. Okay, let me do this. If we can have some players in the screenshots, I think would be nice. Hello, hola. Some news from Steam? Yes, they actually reviewed it and they sent a few things to change. They sent a few things to change. In particular, they didn't like our screenshots because they say that the screenshots are taken from the point of view of developers, so they are like flying, you know, and things like that. While they would like the screenshots to be more taken from the actual game, right? Fine. I don't know why they make so, I mean, anyway. I was trying to have a good screenshot, but I really don't like these two lamps being so strong that they look fake, right? There's someone else. Problem is that people will be moving. How many staffs this guy has? I like the number of staff that he placed on himself. It's pretty funny. 1 second, I have a phone call to take, but I will continue working while taking this call. Okay, I'm back. Now, I was a friend who wanted to play with me, but he cannot play at the moment. Okay, another screenshot. Can we have Naripel here or no? We can. Okay, that's nice. The problem is that the... Okay, let's try to take a screenshot like that. No! No, don't move! No, please, Naripel, I have to take a screenshot. Fuck. Ah, jeez, you have to move now? Come on. No, please. Facing this way, please. Okay. Stay there. Don't move. Don't move. Do you want to show an inventory or... Maybe. Why have this thing at the top that says Laio Gladiator? Okay. Naripel, don't move, please, huh? Can someone does someone want to collaborate to make some screenshots for the Steam page? Maybe I can announce it. Okay, so this will be Steam 2. Then I really like the place outside of here, which is the... we can also have some... oops. We can also have some of the houses in Listar in there, maybe. But I really like this place because I think is... I don't know. I like it. I like the two horses. You know, the let me whisper someone. I don't know if they are on though. I mean, I can just teleport them to me, but... that would not be very nice, huh? It would be nice to have a picture with 5 or 6 players together. And I can be one, right? message here somewhere. I think there is a lot of people, but they are AFK. So the travel books, I guess I have them under books. No? Oops. What happened? Uh-uh. Oh, Jesus. Why this thing is not working now? Ah! Why the UI fucked up? Four wheels wagon, yeah, exactly what I wanted to. Please, can you right click it? Thank you. I think it's fine. They are too close to each other. Spread a bit. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. We need food. Ah, that mountain, bro. Okay, like this is good. Okay. You cannot pick it up because it's a transport? Fuck. Bruh. You are telling me I cannot pick up my own thing? Jesus. Huh? Okay, we destroyed it. Where do we go next? I think... what is another nice view, guys, that we can have? Listarindel? Listarindel. 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 Oh, the desert would be also cool, but anyway. So Listarindel, we do it where? We do it inside a building, or we do it... I think I would like to have one inside a luxury house, maybe. I don't know which one, but... okay, here. Can I do it here, or is it too small? I think it's a bit too small, actually. No, the name of this guy is like unspellable. No, Wizard Rob was good. No, Wizard Rob was good. Jeez. When you want to do something. Armor is casual wear for the dwarf. True. True. I think the problem is a bit the camera angle that is very small, right? The camera angle is like... Camera angle is like super bad in this place. Fuck it. But anyway. Camera angle sucks, really. But I think we can live with this. Jeez. The freaking grass. Shit. Freaking grass. Oh wow, that is with the door in it. Nah. Can I try to exclude the grass if I go the other side? But it will not work. This guy is trying to play the drums. He's trying to play the drums. Good idea. Okay, like this. I think that's it. That's it. Don't move! Don't move! No! It was perfect before. Not a move! You're in my face now. Okay. I don't know what he wants to do. Okay, I have to change the thing then. Okay, like this. Don't move! Don't move for a second. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, done. I like that. Okay, done. The next one, maybe one more. One more. This one we do it where? We do it in Amnadair maybe? I think Amnadair is underrated. What is the name of the guard in Amnadair? Oh my god. What is the name of the guard in Amnadair? The one on top of the... Well, let's do this. I will go there, I will find it. It's raining though, fuck. Okay, fine. It's raining and very dark. Not the best, really. I need to clear the... Why the guard is not here? The guard is not here. It's too dark though. No? I think it's too dark. It's a bit of a weird spot, huh? But you can see the city very well, it's just for that. I want to give like a city overview, but How do I clear this freaking... Um... Again, this fucking UI bugged out. Why is bugging out like that? What is going on? Why the item thing bugs out? I don't understand. So basically, wait, maybe I know why. No, it's just bugging out. I cannot click on it on anything anymore. Fuck it. Why? Still raining though. Okay. Okay. Seems to be a good shot. Yeah, this texture, bro. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to... But anyway, it will be like this. It will be like this. You want to trade? What do you mean? No, not trading now. Okay. Okay, the shot is done as well. Steam 5. Okay. Okay, last one. Last one. Uh-oh, my body is not connected fully. Interesting. some monsters, but these monsters are not really cool. I mean, they are, but they are not from their position. One second, remove the lightness. Oh wow, it's lagging like crazy. What happened? I don't know. We are too close. Can I scale it? No, huh? I would like to duplicate this guy, but I don't know if I can. Can I clone NPC? I think if I clone NPC, I would just destroy the server. I don't know what is the best shot. I mean, from which place? Some fighting. I don't think you can. I think you will kill this guy instantly. I think it's not very easy to get a screenshot of this with the I guess fine. It's not very easy to... I guess fine. One spell better than nothing. It feels a bit empty, right? Because there is nothing here, but I don't know what I can put there. I mean, I can go closer with the camera, but then the whole building disappears. I need the lava guy to be here. This fucking camera control, is he not made for do I have anything that I can drop that is not oh my god, this fucking UI bugging out is making me mad. Ah, but I can use it this way. Wait, I found a way. I found a way. Structures. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Structures. Can we go... Oh wow, it's too big. Didn't scale, fuck. Come on. Da da dum, da da dum, dum 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 dum. It's less empty at least. Ba-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum, dum, dum, dum. Okay. I think it's enough. Okay, so we have the 6 screenshots, which is not bad. I think we can load them all. These people are annoying anyway, yeah. I mean, the Steam review. They don't want screenshot this way. They don't want screenshot the other way. But anyway, it's fine. Okay, so these are the 5 that we have, right? Right. These are the 5s that we have. We have this one, which is a bit, you know, of raining and things, and is overlooking the main city, which is nice with this character that I think is okay. We have this one that is also showing an inventory, and we have an inside of a house. We have this one which is showing outside with 4 players and even a pet. There is even a pet down there. There is this one that is showing the inside of a house. And we have this one which is showing, unfortunately these houses are very dark, but pretty much that's what it is. And this one is the one about the desert. Unfortunately the people are the same ones, but they are dressed slightly differently, so hopefully, right, fine. So okay, so that's good. So we will substitute those screenshots. Okay. So we save the changes. Okay, this was the first complaint, right? The first request was that we have to change the screenshots. Okay. Okay. Now, the second one is interesting because the second one is saying that your application requires a third-party account, but the store page is missing the third-party account warning, right? So the player is required to enter an email and password as soon as the title is launched. You don't have an account, you are required to create an account with the website. Yeah. So, yes, true. This is very true. So basically, here, right? You have to create an account here. Yes. So we will have to change the Steam page, saying that we require an external account, right? And I don't know where that is done, so I'm searching it. If only this thing could be in English, would be fantastic. But it's in Italian. This website is only in Italian for me. I don't know why. Third-party accounts, I found it. If your app requires the use of a non-Steam user account to play, please enter the detail below. Yes. Okay, so we save this as well. Okay. So in the review, I think we can answer How do I answer to this thing? Huh? Okay. Hi. Thanks for the review. Here are my comments. Here are the resolution to the failures found, because they call them failures. So failure 1, dev shots versus in-game screenshots. Okay, so we have uploaded all new screenshot taken in game from the player point of view. Failure 2, right? Failure 2 was third-party login required to play. We added blah 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 to the third party. How is that called? Third party. Is in English again? Is in Italian again? No. Okay. I don't know why the portal is. Third-party accounts, right? Okay. Okay. And nothing else. I think these were the only two things that they said that they want us to change. So what I have to do, I have to save this. Account login. Okay, so we publish it this way. Okay, we publish it this way. So now it should say that you need a third-party integration. I don't know where he actually says this, right? I don't know what he's saying. He's saying this, but Now, what I wanted to understand is, can we integrate the login with Steam login? And if yes, how to do it, right? So could we create an account directly from Steam and connect to it or no? So this is something that I want to understand. Failures, yeah, they call them failures. Crazy how involved the process is. Well, actually, it is good if you think about it, right? So they are trying to basically protect their customers, right? Their customers are the players on Steam, and they are trying to just ensure that the game that you post on their website actually has all. So I think at the end it's very good that they do this, right? I mean, I like it. I think it's done properly, and also the fact that now the guys spend 20 minutes in our game is very nice. It's very nice. So let me submit it again for review, though. Did I do that? No, I didn't. It's always hard to find that page. Here it is. Okay, I sent it again. Now I hope it doesn't take another week, but if it takes another week, that's fine. Usually it takes about a week every time we submit a change, but that's fine. It's just the first time, right? It's just the first time. Then when the game is published, you can basically manage it by yourself. So in my game, Planeshift, I would like to integrate Steam login. So today our players need to go to here, right? Need to go here to create a new account. This is asking some information to the player, like country, age, etc., and then is creating an entry in our database, plus is sending a confirmation email to ensure the to verify the account, right? Now, obviously with Steam, we don't need that anymore, right? So you will not need to verify the email anymore. You just have your Steam account, and we assume that your Steam account is good, right? So how can I also provide to the players a Steam, what? Directly from Steam. In this case, I don't need the email verification anymore. But still, I would like to have. I would like to collect the minimum information. The minimum information, like I don't know, the email address. Do we want to have it? Well, in theory, we may not need it. Yeah, the problem is that then we will have two different type of accounts, right? The one that are created with Steam and the one that are created without Steam, and they will have difference. Let me see what it says, even if I remove this. Some other bigger titles do that too, like Warframe and such, so it must be doable, but no clue how hard it is. Yesterday, in searching all PS Fan video, I found a comment from 10 years ago. Somebody said go to Steam. Yeah, exactly. To support Steam login while keeping your existing Planeshift account system is better approach is Steam sign-in plus account linking. Account linking. Okay, good. Yeah, so basically they are linking the Steam account to our. There is a very common part that works well within Steam constraints. Below a practical production-ready design, tell you what you describe. Use Steam OpenID. Steam does not give you emails or personal data. What it gives you is a verified Steam ID, 64 bits via OpenID 2.0. What do you get from Steam? A Steam ID. A confirmation that the user owns the Steam account. No email, no country, no age, no name. Okay. Add Steam ID support to your database. Extend your user table. Adding Steam ID. Okay. Adding a column auth provider, local or Steam. Good, I like that. Optional but recommended. Email verified. Boolean false. Okay. Two supported flows. Flow A. First time Steam login. Auto create account. User clicks sign in with Steam. User clicks sign in with Steam. So I need to change the login window basically. So I need to change the login window. So I need to change the login window. Yes, but it's fine. We can change the login window. So there should be a new button, right? Which is sign in with Steam. Okay. Redirect to Steam OpenID. Steam user authenticates. You received a verified Steam ID. Check the DB, Steam ID not found. Create a PlaneShift account. Steam ID exists. Login. Okay. Account creation minimal. Steam ID auto-generated username. I'll provide the Steam email null, email verified false. Then redirect the player to complete your profile page. Complete your profile page. Redirect the player. Hey, if he doesn't do it. Flow B. Link Steam to an existing PlaneShift account. For players who already registered manually, players logins normally goes to account linked to Steam, Steam OpenID authentication, save Steam ID. This avoids duplicate accounts. Steam does not provide email, so you have two choices. Option 1, Steam only account do not require email initially. Email becomes optional unless password reset, form, newsletter. Option 2, after Steam login, force email entry. Send confirmation email. Account remains limited until verified. Age and country requirement. Legal safe. System gives you no age, country. Ask after login. Block gameplay completely if you require. Store self-declared value. You must trust Steam page gating for game launch, but not for your backend. Example login decision logic. Okay, this I don't care. Steam overlay integration. No, I don't want the overlay of Steam inside. No. Open your site endpoint. Steam login. Steam ID is personal data. Update the privacy policy. We store your Steam ID for authentication purposes. I mean, it's not that easy, right? I mean, I can do it. I was thinking if I should do it or not. I mean, we can still stay as it is. So you basically, you can play from Steam, but you still need to register, you know, separately. But it would be cool to have the Steam integration. Would be nice to have the Steam integration. I would like that. Another thing that we could have Steam achievements. But also that I don't know exactly how to do. How to integrate Steam achievements. Achievements are unlocked on the client but validated by your server. Steam achievement must be triggered via the Steamwork API on the client, but the decision to unlock them should come from your game server. Never trust the client. Yeah, in theory I would like to send it from the server, not from the client, but anyway. In the Steamwork backend, create the achievement, set the API name, publish, overall architecture, game server validated achievement conditions and unlock SD message, game client Steam build, client integration, initialization max seed, Steam API, unlocking the achievement. Yeah, I think I need to read the Steam documentation. Player kills 100 monsters. I mean, I don't want to have maybe all the achievements that we have in game on Steam, but I think having 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 would be nice. Hello, Wild Art. Hey. It would be good to have the first 2 flows so existing player could migrate to Steam, allowing player to choose Steam integration or use the standalone launcher. Yeah. Find Arnquist Apple. 0.1 players. Find Arnquist Apple. Okay, let's try to find Arnquist Apple right now, okay? Let's see. Let's see. So here is Arnquist, which is flying, I don't know why. Why everyone is flying? Hello guys, why everyone is flying? No idea. Okay, let's try to see if I find Arnquist Apple. So I go here into the plaza and I see some Greenland, right? I see some Greenland. I would say, well, maybe the apples are where the Greenland is, right? So I walk. I go here and I see two very bright and green trees in front of me, right? Very two bright green in front of me. And then I go here and I look and I try to understand if these things have apples or not. This one seems it doesn't have any apples. You don't see any apples. But this one seems to have apples. Look at this. Look at it. What do you mean the bushes? These are plants. They're a bit small, but they're plants. What do you mean there can't be apple? There is an apple right here in front of you. Look. Apples. Right? So what do? You right click on the tree and you harvest. Now the game is telling you that you don't have a tool to harvest the thing. That's a good point though. Yes, you cannot do it unless you have an harvesting tool. No, you cannot harvest them. You need to have an harvesting tool. I mean, we could lower the requirement for the apples actually. We may lower the requirement for the apples so you can harvest them by hand. Can we do that? Because otherwise you would need an harvesting tool, and an harvesting tool I would say that the beginning is a bit annoying to get, which would be, for example, this one. That is basically a tool that you use to harvest pretty much anything in the game. And like this, you can harvest the apples. But actually, now that you said that, and you may fail, obviously, in harvesting the apple. Oh, we ranked up in harvesting. Easy. But we were not successful. I think what I can do, I can probably say that you can harvest just with your hands. Just for the apples. Maybe. Just for the apples? Can I do it? Can I do it? That's a good point. That's a good point. I didn't realize that you need a tool. Can I do it? In theory, any harvesting process requires... okay, let me go to the natural resource where we have... is this production? No, let me go production. So let me see the natural resource, right? I think if I have an empty tool, it may be possible. Apple. 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 There is the item category, which is 11. And I think the item category, which is 11, requires a specific tool. No? No. Is the harvest... I don't remember how we determine the tool. Is the tool just needed anyway? I ranked up. Easy. I mean, it is production, right? No, it's easier if I do this way. You don't have a good tool. Okay. You don't have a good tool. We don't have a good tool. Tool item. Validate the category of a keep the item tool. Checks all the resources even anyone with resources. Validate. Item category ID. Yeah, basically we are checking that the category is the same. So we are checking that the natural so that the natural resource is saying item category ID. It actually should say tool category ID, but fine. Tool category ID 11, and 11 is pointing here, and this is pointing to tool farming. So any item that is inside tool farming will be good for this particular resource, right? The problem is that if I keep this empty, it's not very easy. I mean, I can, but we need to basically create a special case, right? A special case where you can harvest with your hands. And I think that, for example, apples can be fine. Maybe you get a lower quality. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, but basically the player with the tool will have to continuously harvest, right? until he gets an apple, like now. See, we got the apple, and it is. Can you eat the apple? Yes. Yummy. And you can obviously harvest again. Not in the same spot, but you can harvest again. I like how she stand very straight to harvest. Yeah, because the animation is not fully blended. But it's a good point. It's a good point. I think that we may, because the problem is that the sickle, you may get it, but you may get it through the harvesting quest. Yeah, apples are harder than it looks. Yes, exactly. Because now they are harvestable on a tree, while before they were just found on the ground. I mean, what I can do, right, which is a bit of a trick, I could also spawn apples on the ground around these trees, right? But it's a bit of a hack, right? But I could spawn the apples here on the ground. With another spawning location. So because there is a tree spawn location, we also have, like, for example, the mushrooms, right? The mushrooms are spawning directly on the ground, right? I don't know, I will think about it. But yes, I think that that quest is not super easy. And people may be puzzled on how the hell they can do it. I mean, Arquis could tell you to buy a sickle from someone, right? Let me see who's selling that. Sickle. Check usage. Find merchant. Ah, Arnquist himself. Okay, so Arnquist is selling you the sickle. Is he telling you in the quest that you have to buy it? I mean, if he's telling you, then it's fine. I think he's telling you. It's just you. It's just you that it's just you. You are lazy. You didn't read it. No? Is it part of Anquist is angry or what? Apple. Yeah, but anyway, this is a repeatable quest, which is not part of the standard quest, right? It's just an additional thing that you can do. Okay, I will change the quest to say you can find them at the tavern. It's telling you that you find them at the tavern. Is that true or not? Is that true? Is she selling apples? Yes, she's selling apples, so you can just buy them, you know? Easy. Okay, I will change the quest so that it's telling you a bit more, okay? And I'm changing it now. It's very easy, just text. So I will edit this quest. And at the moment, the guy is saying this. So at the moment he's saying this. He's saying excellent. I would like you to get me 2 fresh green apples. I look forward to your return. You can probably find those apples at the tavern or perhaps in nearby trees. Remember, I would like to. So what he can say is Would like to get me 2 fresh green apple. Yeah, I look forward to your return. We can remove it. It's not important. Let's say you have 2 ways to find those apples. At the tavern, for a small fee, for a small price, or perhaps, or without perhaps, you can find those on the trees nearby the Lang's temple. Okay, so I'm also telling you where it is. Lang's temple. Remember, I would like to no, it will say in this case you need a sickle to harvest. You can buy the sickle from me. So it's basically selling you a sickle, you know? It's saying, oh yes, I need 2 apples, and then it's selling you a thing. Fantastic. Beautiful. Okay, I will change it like this. Is like this understandable enough? Before Aria, we can take apple in the tree. Well, you were taking it from the ground, actually, but yeah. Is this understandable enough? Yeah, I think it's understandable enough. Okay, it's changed. Well, it will be available at the next server restart, okay? Easy. 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 Very easy. Very easy. We have to remember, because I have to remember that I have to keep this, right? Because sometimes I do some reorganization of the stuff that you can buy and sell. And yeah. Okay. Welcome, newcomer. What I want to say. So we were working on the, yeah, we were thinking to this Steam login. It doesn't seem to be super simple though, because I have to do the Steam ID integration. Then I will have to change the login page. Then, yeah. You know what I would like to do? I would like to have some Steam cards. You know the Steam cards that you get in your inventory? Steam card, the cards that you get. I'm just checking something in. Where do I see the? Where do I see? Steam. Yeah, exactly, right? Steam. Bounty Hunter trading card, for example, right? Wait a second. Wait a second, eh? No, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. So, for example, this is a Dota 2 card. Now it's very small, so you cannot really. I don't like it too much. Also because you cannot see them full screen. It's kind of annoying. There is a Left 4 Dead. But why you cannot zoom on them? It's pretty bad. So you see them very low resolution, basically. There is a Portal 2 card. There is the one that I have in my account, right? There is a Portal 2 card. I don't know why they are so small. They really look shit. There is a Skyrim card, right? Use a Skyrim card. Bah. Bah. I mean, I would like to have them a bit nicer, right? I would like to have them a bit nicer. I would like to have them a bit nicer. In my game Plane Shift, I would like to add collectible cards, right? I need a border. I need a border for the collectible cards. Fantastic idea. Do you think we should have different borders based on the rarity? Do you think we should have a full set of cards? Because the cards are a bit of an out of character thing, right? Like they are not in the game. They are not in the game. Is there a place where they can store items? Yes, at Arnquist you can store a lot. You can store, you can have a bank, you have a storage, you have currency conversion, you have a bunch of things. I don't know what Arnquist is doing there, but fine. Yeah, you have sell and buy, or you have here storage, or you have banking, right? So basically storage, you store or retrieve items. For example, if I want to withdraw, right, I have nothing here, but if I want to store I don't know, the welcome letter, can I store the welcome letter? Maybe not, because it's a quest item. Let's try. Yes, we store it. So now it is stored here, right? It's in your storage, so it's no more in your inventory, but it's in the storage. Yeah. And then you can also and yeah, you can store whatever you want, right, of all your items. And then you can also do banking. Banking meaning that you can store a certain amount of money right? In the bank for your personal account or for the guild account. Yeah. Also, I have no money. Oh, I hope I didn't break the server by doing this. Fuck, actually I did. I just crashed the server. If you are not in a guild and you are trying to do a guild transaction, you're crashing the server. GG. I just crashed it. Well, that's a good thing we need to fix. Yeah, I crashed the server. There is something that we have to fix. I don't know. Yeah, it happens sometimes. It's fine. It will restart automatically. Don't be scared. It's normal. Sometimes our server goes down for different bugs and problems. So, yeah, I mean, it's better if it doesn't, obviously, because whatever the players were doing, right? They got disconnected. But it's good that we found the bug, and so we can fix it. So the first thing to do is to reproduce the bug on my machine. So we need a player that is not inside a guild, which is interesting. So no one ever clicked, no new player ever clicked on transfer there. Interesting. Very interesting. So no new player dare to click that button. So I would like to design a card system one day. I really like the idea of collectible cards. I really like it. The only question is, do you think that the cards should be an in-character thing or an out-of-character thing? Because it's a huge difference, right? I mean, if they are in character, they are real items that they exist into the game. So your character has a deck of cards, right? So basically there is a new container. There is a new container which is the deck of cards, where you keep all the cards that you collected, and you are able to see them inside a container, right, and shuffle them and such. Maybe in the future you will even be able to play with them in a mini game somewhere, right? Do you have a Rabbit Air race in Planeshift? They do Rivnak races. Your Panini Spirit? Yeah, Panini is a large company in Italy for stickers. Yes. It is Panini, which means sandwiches, for whatever reason. It's just the name. So we need a character that is not in a guild. I guess this guy doesn't. Ignore all the red is okay. Our game works in a bit in a weird way, I know. It is night or what? Oh, I have like green air, nice. Why there is this giant sword here? Ah, because we are in the dummy database. Okay, so if I go I have green air. One day I will redo all the air of all the characters in a better way. I think this character, which is not Armquist because it's just a sample character, but I think he has banking, right? So if I try to put like I have 0 money. Okay, even if I have 0 money, if I do guild and then I do deposit, is my server crashing? Yes. Okay, we reproduced the bug. We reproduced the bug, very nice, and now we will fix it. And now we will fix it. Validate banking, bank manager 690. Handle banking deposit withdraw, bank manager 710. Bank manager 710. Validate banking, client, etc. Validate banking. Check if you're still near the banker. Okay. Check the range. Okay. Check if the banker is alive. You cannot interact with a dead banker. Good point. Check if the player has the permission to use the bank account of his guild. If client get guild... Yeah, it's crashing here 100%. This line is crashing. Yep. Well, but we have if guild though. Wait a second. Okay, where are we crashing? Bank manager 690. Yeah, exactly on this line. Exactly on this line. So guild is somehow... Ah no, sorry, guild is just a boolean. Yeah, it's crashing on this line. Yeah, so we need to... And this is the... Yeah. Yeah, there is no check. Yeah, there is no check. There is no check, my boys. Incredible, eh? That no one ever crashed it this way until today. Well, maybe they did, we don't know. So... So if this get guild is empty, right, return the active guild, if any, for this character. So if it doesn't have an active guild, this will be null, right? So if the client is not, if it's a guild transaction, but the client is not in a guild, we will say you are not in a guild. You can only use personal banking. Fixed, you see? Very easy. And we fixed it already. Well, we have to test it, but we fixed it already. Very nice. So I think that, I don't know why, you know, unfortunately, I mean, my developments are a bit this way, right? There is something that I like doing and I start to do it, right? And that is why the game is in this state of never fully finished, right? But sometimes I also do the grind, you know, and the crunch of working on stuff that we really need, right? So it's a bit on and off, right? So, but at the moment, what I'm thinking would be very nice to have collectible cards in the game. Would be very cool. But there are a number of problems, right? The first problem is, let me think about it 1 second, First, I want to see if I ever discussed about this in the past. It seems not. Okay, seems not. So we create a new mission. We are a bit at the end of our time anyway, so we create a new brief mission. which is collectible cards. Well, that's a bit too big, huh? Collectible cards. So the first question is, are the cards in-game or not in-game? My answer is yes. You need to be leader of the guild or all can use it. There is an option. There is a configurable option that you have to set to your members if they can use the bank or not. So you can give it to a certain level of membership of the guild. That is working already, in theory. I never tested it myself, but I think it is working. So I would say cards are in-game items. Cards are in-game items. Cards are stored in a special container, which is a deck. So basically, whenever you get a new card, the card goes automatically into your deck. So is the deck actually an in-game item or not? Can you trade a card with someone else just by exchanging the card? Can you drop a card to the ground? I don't know. I think yes. I think yeah. Do we want to have cards? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but the complex. I mean, if I do, that is a bit complex though, because if I do the container as an item is fine, but if I also do I don't know if the cards should be items. I mean, I'm fine that they are in character items, right? So that you actually own them. But maybe we can have one object, which is the deck. And whenever you obtain a new card, right, you can... I mean, whenever you obtain a new card, it goes automatically into the deck. Or do you really want to have... Or do you really want to have the physical item? The physical item meaning is occupying one slot in your inventory. I don't know. This needs to be reasoned a bit. Cards have rarity. Cards have different border based on rarity and category. Cards have categories. Rarity, I mean, rarity I think is easy. Can you list the rarities of the most common card video games? The rarities, how do you say the type of rarity? The type of, the list of rarity, the type of rarities of card, the type of card rarity of the most common card video games. Like, you know, common, uncommon, rare, legendary, whatever. Legendary! Common, rare, epic, legendary. Magic the Gathering is common, uncommon, rare, and mythic. Pokemon is common, uncommon, rare, ultra secret, rare. Yu-Gi-Oh is common, rare, super rare, ultra rare, secret, rare. Holy shit. Recommendation for Plane Shift, common, uncommon, rare, and epic. Common and common. I never like this common and common. It sounds so bad. I think they sound. I mean, mainly uncommon is sounding so bad. Uncommon is really shit. I really dislike having an uncommon card. I mean, common is fine, but I would skip common and I would go from common to rare directly. Like common, rare, epic, legendary. Common, rare, epic, legendary. Do we need 4 or do we need 5? Would you like me to create a rarity guide specifically tailored to the lore and factions of Planeshift? Oh my god. I will go with common and common, rare, epic. I don't like these terms too much. Common, rare. I mean, common is fine. Common, rare, epic, and legendary. Common, rare, epic, and legendary. Do you like common, rare, epic, and legendary? We have a mini game. We have other mini games in PS. Yeah, we have dices. Yes. Common, rare, epic, and legendary. Common, rare, epic, and legendary. Yes, create a list of cards and rarities and categories. Example, magic, weapons, crafting, I don't know, whatever else. The ones you find proper. And the category will determine the rarity, will determine the border, and the rarity will be a gem in the middle, right? In the border, it will be a gem in the border, I think. Like Hearthstone, right? I can't use Google Worksheet because the required Gmail setting are off. Turn on this setting, then you try to prompt again. What do you mean you cannot use Google Workspace? Google Workspace? What do you want to do? Because the required Gmail settings are off. What? Wait a second. Huh? I did that. I did it. First you need to connect to Google Workspace to turn on this app. Google Workspace, find, summarize, and get a quick info content from Gmail. Ah, that is the one that I have. Disabled because they were saying that Google was reading all your emails. I remember that one. I remember that one. I remember that one. I remember. One second, I am trying to... I turned it on now, GG. I will never... I will never be able to turn it off now. Anyway, I don't care. I don't care. I remember that, I remember that, I remember that, I remember that. I remember that. But anyway, can you just do it with a freaking... Can you just do it with a normal... Wow, there are 1.5 million settings in here. It's insane. One second, because I think I fucked up some stuff. Okay, I disabled it. Okay, I disabled it. I managed to disable what I enabled. No, I don't want that enabled. I don't want Google to read my emails. But anyway, no thanks. Can you just produce a CSV or Excel file? I mean, without going, you know. Oh wow. What is this? Yes. Loading Nano Banana. It will make the card. I will create the card now. You will create the card now. Are you ready? Are you ready to see the first card? Wow. Insane. Insane. I like how he places the artist, you know? The artist is invented, the card is AI generated, but he's still placing the artist at the bottom. Oh my god, this freaking card, I love it. Wow. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let me see what are the categories that he... can I import this? I mean, obviously, the card that he created are probably total bullshit, right? But just to understand what is the reasoning he put into it, right? So he said category. Okay, let me filter. Rarity, so common, rare, epic, and legendary, right? So weapon, magic, crafting, consumable, weapon, magic, crafting, consumable, weapon, magic, crafting, consumable. Okay, so he has this thing repeated over and over for each. Okay, which is fine. Oops, I already fucked up. And there is a border style and... okay, common, rare, epic, and legendary. Now... there is the gem, right? The category is weapon, magic, crafting, consumable. I don't think so. And then no commission for nobody. Yeah, exactly, Mullah. Could make a card artist from in-game lore character if that would fit. That would be very nice. Good idea. Yes. We have some artists in the game. I mean, some... yeah. Let me see if we fix the bug. We connected with this guy, right? We connected with this guy. We connected with this guy that is not in a guild. And then we said, hey, can we do banking for my guild? He's telling you that you cannot access a guild banner account, right? But then if you press this button, you are not in a guild and you cannot. Nice. We fixed the crash, my boys. We fixed the crash. And we draw the same. I just don't know why we are playing the sound, but... like, for example, what is this doing? Did we crash it again? Or? What is this doing if I have 0 selected? Nothing, it's doing nothing. I mean, we can try to break it, right? But I think that bug, yeah, we fixed that bug anyway. So the categories, I think these categories suck, right? Really, really suck. So the categories I would like to have are monsters for sure. Monsters for sure. Characters, meaning famous people. Like you can have the card of Arnquist, you can have the card of, right? That's for sure. Monster and characters for sure. Spells, spells as well. I would like to have one card for each spell, right? Because then you can play with those cards, right? You can play in real life or you can play in-game with those cards. And so you have to put in monsters, character, and spell, right? So this guy fucked up. So, the categories are wrong. I would like to then generate a game, a card game, right? A card game with these cards. So the categories must be useful to play the game. Which ones can those be? Let's see if he's saying monster, characters, and spells. I hope so. Unit, spell, relic. Really bad. Really bad. I think field is a good idea, but field is a good idea. I don't know why I have this feeling that I want to make a card game. I want to make a card game now. No, but no, I will not. Maybe. Monster, characters, and spells for sure. And then I think the field is not... I mean, the buildings are not bad, right? Buildings. Buildings are basically special location. I don't know if I want to call it buildings or locations. Maybe it can be called locations, which includes build... For example, one can be the winch, right? The winch is a good example. spell, Arnquist and monster, right? So these ones we have about, I don't know, 25 or whatever we have, right? Characters we have probably 100. Spells we have probably 100. And locations we have... And so with these 4 categories, I think we are already in a very good shape, right? Monster, character, spells and locations. What are the card types in other famous video games? I mean, I know them because I played Magic, I played Hearthstone, I played Gwent, I played a few more. So, but minion, spell, weapons, locations. I think is that. And hero cards, creatures, sorceries, which pretty much, you know, spells, artifacts, lands and planes. So basically artifacts and weapons. Now we don't have weapons. We could have artifacts or items. We could have artifacts or items. Monster spell, traps, field spells. Legends of Runeterra as units, spells and landmarks, yeah. Monster, character, spells and locations. I think 4 is already a lot. 4 is already a lot. I mean, we can add items, but if you are thinking to a game, I mean a real card game, 4 different things is already a lot. In fact, if you look at the games, right? If you look at every one of these games, actually this one is 5. But the hero cards are very, 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 very special, right? So, and they are very, 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 very few. So basically, he has 4 card types. This one has actually many, but this is the same as hero. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the magic number seems to be 4. Yu-Gi-Oh is 1, 2, 3, 4. Legend of Runeterra only has 3. So anyway, the magic number seems to be 4. I mean, it's a bit of a pity not having weapons or artifacts, right? Like special. But then it means that like you can keep an item on top of a character or keep an item on top of a monster. I think is a bit too much, but I don't know. I think we can have it. I think we can have items, artifacts, right? So we can go with 5. We can go with 5. I will go with this. No, come on, just paste it as text, please. No. Text, text, text. I don't want an image out of that. What? Jesus. Okay, I will go with monster, character, spells, location, and items, right? Now the question is, do we want to have one border per category? Do I want to have one border per category or the border? Yeah, I think I want to have one border per category. I need one border per category. I need one border per category and one gem for each rarity. I need the images on transparent background if possible. Anyway, AI these days, boys. AI these days is insane. I cannot think what AI can be in 5 years from now. I don't know, or even in 1 year, but let's say what AI can do today is absolutely insane. Okay, that sucks. I don't like this. They have to be all the same format, obviously. Ah, yes, we need space for... We potentially need space for the stats. No, we don't... I mean, if we add stats, we add them in the future, but... they have to be same sides. No space for stats. No space for stats. I mean, the one that he did before was insane. Bro, same sides! Okay, I cannot do it. He cannot do 4 at the same time. He cannot do it. He cannot do it. He cannot do it. Wow, this one was insane, by the way. This one is insane. I mean, it's basically a copy of a Magic the Gathering card somehow, but... let's go one by one. Start with monsters and use this layout. I think he cannot do one. I think he cannot do 4 at the same time. In fact, the best can be to make your lore with all the PS images, train an AI with PS. Yeah, but he knows it. He knows. Holy shit, it's very nice. It's very, 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 very nice. Where do we store this? Okay, now, what did we have? Characters. I think it's a bit dark actually, but fine. I mean, it's black, but it's fine. The problem is the sides, right? That is a I mean, in theory, we can have a different shape, right? But I really like the shape of the card to be a card, right? The shape must be a rectangle, like the one before. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to have what you want, right? But okay. I think it's extremely simple compared to the one before, but we can edit them, right? So we can edit them. But I like the fact that he changed completely the border. He kept the, and also the gem is, I think I like it. I like it, I just don't like this wood. Shape is nice, but the wood is a bit too cheap. Do you think he understands a bit too cheap? Now he's putting like 1 million coins. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Is the size the same or not? Yeah, roughly the same. It's not exactly the same, but it's roughly the same, yeah. This one looks a bit cut off though, but it's cool. I think I like it. The gem is coming out of the card, which is a bit weird, but I really like it anyway. Anyway, it's insane what you can do today with AI. Is absolutely insane. Now, spells. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Imagine how much time it would take you to actually think, design, then hire an artist and have the artist do that, and it gives you different options. And okay, this is a bit too much actually. The border is a bit too much, I have to say. It's very nice, but the border is a bit too much. The border is too much water-based. It needs to be more generic for Magic. Because we cannot have one border that is like water, right? And then you have a fire spell inside a water border, right? Even if the spells will be nice to have one border per... Oh, wow. I don't know how I will be able to actually remove the background properly on this one, but it's actually very cool. It's a bit dark, but it's okay, I think. Very nice. Now, locations. I find AI impresses me in things I don't know, but it feels very like in aspect I know well, especially still relaxed coherence over content pieces. Yeah, but they are solving it. They are solving that. For example, I had two characters. For my roleplay game, for my D&D session, and I needed to have these two characters at a table, and I asked, yeah, this one actually. So I gave these two characters to the AI, right? So I gave. It's not loading. It's not loading. But anyway, they are probably gone because they are from the past. But I gave two characters. They were in completely different settings, right? But one had an axe and the other was dressed in a specific way. And then I asked the AI, can you put these two characters in a medieval table? And he actually kept the faces the same, the dress, the clothes the same, right? The armor the same, and the axe the same. And he put these two characters at the table, right? Dining. So absolutely insane. So he started to be better at keeping, yeah, it was a problem. It was definitely a problem in the past, but now it's not a problem anymore, I think. Why he has all these gears? I don't know. I mean, the gears are not bad, but I think location with the gears, I think would be better to have like a windrows. How do you call it in English? The compass thing, you know. And then we have items. Can you provide an alternative without an alternative? Not using gears. A giant dwarf? What do you mean a giant dwarf? No, it's just a dwarf. They are my players are in Torbardin, which is one of the biggest. Oh, this one, for example, I like a lot. This one I like a lot. This one I like a lot. For example, it's much better as a location than this one. I never understood how to. It's not possible. I have to go, guys. Now, okay, good. Now items. Simply making sure it looks aligned with the master concept better, embedded in a better plan. Yeah, that, I mean, that for sure is still, but if you provide him, you know, with examples, I think he can do it. Isn't this a bit too much? I think we can use this for spells actually, and not for I think we can use this for spells and not for and isn't this the same one that he gave us for the weapon at the beginning? Yes. I mean, obviously there is a lot of work to do here. You have to, you know, remove all these things on the side and inside and keep this, but you know, reaching this point is already insane, right? Monsters, I don't know if I really like characters, but I think this one for locations is nice, and this one I think should be used for spells actually. I think this one should be used for spells, because this one for spells I think is so. Can you provide an alternative border? Yeah, I have to go to bed as well. It's super late. It's super late. Oh wow, what is this? I don't like it, but it's interesting. Yeah, guys, it's too late. I have to go as well, so it's really late. But well, we fixed the bug. At least we did the screenshots. We selected the. I mean, we fixed the Steam stuff. We selected the screenshot. We sent them out. Hopefully, they will do another review, and we will see if we can get accepted in Steam. We did some reasoning on the Steam integration, which is also an interesting point. And then we started to play a bit with this card idea, right? And yeah, okay, good. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon. Tomorrow evening I have a problem, because tomorrow is Thursday. And I have something to do until until 9, so I can be here at 9:30, I think. Yeah, if all goes well, I can be here at 9:30. Okay, so bye bye, see you tomorrow 9:30 p.m. European time. You have to greet this way. And if you want to click follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that would be nice. Also remember that our game is released. You can click on download now and download it for Windows, Linux and Mac. And that's it. Goodbye. Bye bye.